Hello everyone, welcome back to MacroHard, world's first decentralized corporation. So it's the midnight of Saturday and I have another startup idea to share with you. So this idea involves Web3 and blockchain, and it's not a fancy idea, it's pretty doable. So here's the problem statement. So right now there's a sponsor company which hires an influencer, and the task of the influencer is to onboard customers for the sponsor company. And for every customer that the influencer onboards, the sponsor company gives a certain commission to the influencer. So right now, this idea is only implemented within a certain geography. For example, the sponsor company and the influencer will belong to the same country. But we can use blockchain to decentralize it. Essentially, a sponsor company can post a task on a website, let us say, and anyone, not just the influencers, can go to this website, and now since they know what the sponsor company is looking for, what sort of customers they are looking for, this middleman, which we can call influencer or let us say salesman, can now find a perfect customer for the sponsor company who wants to avail that service. Once the influencer successfully finds the customer, the influencer gets the bounty posted by the sponsor. And now there are no payment restrictions to do this, because in blockchain you don't need any regulation. Like the sponsor can just transfer the money, or maybe the sponsor can escrow money in the smart contract. And this is the main idea of the app. So the app should be responsible to transfer, or rather automatically transfer the money from the sponsor to the salesman once the customer is onboarded. So now let's talk about certain problems here. So one main problem here is, how will the salesman create a proof that a customer has onboarded the client's request? This is one thing that we have to think about. Maybe the kind of services that the sponsor company is providing is such that it is easier to prove that a customer has been onboarded. So again, it is your job to see what sort of services can this work for, and what sort of sponsors and customers can use such an app. Hope someone finds this idea useful and builds the next big app. So that was all for this idea. If you are new to this channel, then subscribe to this community and become part of MacroHard, because it's always good to grow together. So that was all for today. See you tomorrow. Adios.